You don't need more time. You just need to understand that the time that you have is the time you need to work with. You see, a lot of people want more time or put excuses aside to complement your overall comfortability with who you are as a person right now. When the time that you have is the time you need that is necessary for what you want. But you don't see it that way because you're comfortable with how you are right now. Which brings me to you don't want it enough. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. It's your boy Jose, back at it again. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys subscribe, like, and drop a comment down below, and most importantly, check out the social medias down in the description. Join the Discord community. I really hope if you guys could. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jose. I am a small content creator trying to help people become their best version of themselves, regardless if it's mentally, physically, spiritually, or economically. I'm here to try to help and express myself on what I'm going through as well, so that we can not just connect with information wise, but also feeling and emotional wise. Enjoy the video. You need to understand that time isn't a thing you need to mess with. You see, we tend to like to rush things or do things in a sense of wanting it to come faster, when in reality the time that you have or set upon your life, that's more than enough for what you need to become. In other words, work with what you have. Work with the time that you have. Put the excuses aside. Put the I need more time, or I need to do this, or I need to do that aside, and actually do it. You see, a lot of content creators out here, a lot of people who create content similar to mine, say to just lock in, right? But there's a specific thing that you need to change about yourself and about your time. Because what's the point of becoming the best version of yourself or being the best of the best, but your time is buns? The way you override yourself in regards to how you spend your time is horrible. Fix that. One thing I really wanted to touch on today is time excuses. You see, if you're in school from the ages of middle school and high school, I understand you want to play sports, you want to do this, you want to do that. But you need to go on ahead and already understand now that in life there has to be sacrifices. And if you know that you can't become a professional basketball player or whatever it is professionally that will make you and drive you to a certain success where it's making you actually money, drop it. Drop it for the sake of you starting early to work, you starting early to make yourself extra cash to invest, you starting early to open up that business and overall learn. Because don't open up the business to automatically become successful. Don't put that in your head, because you're going to put something false in your head, and then when it actually fails, you're never going to want to do it again. So go in there open-minded and just set your mind to a point where you're not just listening, but you're actually doing something and not expecting nothing in return, but rather just education in return. But again, back where I was in regards to sports or anything of that matter, if you're not going to go professionally inside of that, drop it. Drop it for the sake of you doing the things that you say you don't have time for, and actually make that sacrifice. Make that other leap of faith that you know that if you drop this, you might get this. And do it not just for the sake of the time, but for the sake of you quitting your excuses, because excuses are things that you make in your head to comfort your mind, to say that it's okay. We only think of excuses as, oh, let me say this just to cover this up. But it's rather just a coping mechanism to let your brain know that you're not doing nothing wrong. You're just going with the flow. When in reality, the flow is not what you want. You want to go steady? Go steady. If you want to go with the flow, go with the flow. But don't come or don't tell somebody that you need this and you need that, you need that, when in reality, it's your fault all along. And that leads me to prioritize versus distractions. Prioritization, it's very key to becoming time expert. Why? Because you prioritizing the things that you truly want, such as going to work, such as putting a certain amount of time into your business, such as learning about the economy, about the world, or whatever it is, right? Versus your distractions, such as every 5 minutes look at your phone, the time you spend on TikTok, the time you spend on YouTube, the time you spend doing things that you know will not benefit you. You need to see the loss and the wins of that. What are you truly gaining in between of those? Is your wins bigger than your loss? And if it is, drop the losses. Drop as many as you can. Now, I'm not saying don't look at YouTube, because if you don't look at YouTube, how are you going to look at my videos? You see what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is, don't look at things that are going to lead you into the same routine that you once tried to live before. such as gaming videos, such as things that are gonna get your dopamine high, things that are just gonna give you temporary satisfaction. Drop them. Look at more interesting things. Look at more things that are gonna open your mind and your overall intelligence level and make you see things for what they are and not for what they're painted to be. So try to drop your losses, because if anything is true, distractions is just a coping mechanism to make you feel like you're satisfied temporarily. When in reality, if you prioritize something, you're gonna feel 100 times more better that you got it done now than later when you feel like you're behind. And honestly, just use your time better. This just wraps everything up. So just use your time better, because you're gonna look back in a couple years, and trust me, this is not just something from right now to like 5 years. You're gonna use this for the entirety of your life. So do this as efficient as you can. Become a pro at it. I'm not saying from as soon as you finish watching this video, go out there and start doing it. No, write down the things that you do bad and the things that you do good, and see, like I said, the wins and losses, and see how and what steps you can take to leave those losses piece by piece, shatter it by shatter it. Try, attempt, because you're not going to win on the first try. I'm going to already say it like that. I'm going to break it to you as real as possible. You're going to fail multiple times, because it happened to me. I automatically watched a video on YouTube and I felt like Superman. I just went head on with it. But don't look at it that way. Seek for help. Find a partner. Talk to your parents about it, whoever you can trust about it, and ask for help. And if you can't ask for help, come to me. I'll more than like to help you, and overall give you the advice to the best of my ability, because I've been through this, and the things that I go through, I try to let you guys know and tell you guys the outcome and solution to it. Now, try your very best, attempt, but never give up. You haven't failed if you haven't given up. So continue to try, continue to strive, and continue to fall, because what's a story without falling? If life didn't have failures, didn't have drops, didn't have things that make you want to cry and give up, what's the point of telling a good story? So I'm not saying to enjoy this, because who's going to enjoy failing, right? But who's also going to enjoy a simple story? Try your best, prioritize your time, minimize your screen time the most you can, read books instead of watching these videos out here that are going to toxicate your brain. Read books, or continue watching videos like mine. If you want another type of creator, by all means. But the point is to help you to the best of your ability, so that you can manage your time. And at the end of the day, if somebody comes to you like you went to somebody else about excusing your time management, you're going to tell them the same thing. Lock in. I really hope this video helped you. And if it did, drop a subscribe down and also comment down below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, join the Discord community. Check out all my social medias. It's been Jose. God bless. And I really hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.